brother to wench that Rosalie promised him so that he will serve on him.
Tybalt returned him the old Capulet, hath sent a letter to his father's house.
A challenge all my life.
Romeo will answer it.
Any man that can write may answer letter.
Nay, he will answer the letters master, now he is at being greater.
Alas, poor Romeo, he's already dead. Stabbed with a white wench through his black eye. Shot through the ear with a Muslim. The very tomb of his heart cleft with the blind bow boys and butt shaft. He was a man to encounter Tybalt.
Why, what is Tybalt?
More than Prince of Cats, I can tell you. Oh, he's the courageous captain of compliments. He fights as you sing. Craig song keeps time, distance and proportion. Rest me his minimum rest. 1, 2, and the third in your bosom. The very butcher of a silk button, a duelist. A gentleman of the very first house, of the first and second class. Ah, the immortal Pasado, the punto reverso, the high.
The what?
The talks of such antic, eliciting, affecting, fantastic because these new 2 years of accent. But Jesu, a very good blade, a very tall man, a very good horse. Why, it is not this a lamentable thing, great sir, that we should use as a pleasure with these strange flies, these fashion mongers, these pardon the maze, who stand so much on the uniform that they cannot sit at ease under the bench. Oh, their bones, their bones.
So Mercutio, is kind of like a joking guy, and he's kind of making fun of Tybalt. He's using all of these like fencing terms, and if you watch a version of this, both of them kind of mock Tybalt a little bit when he's like, he's the courageous captain of compliments. And so in one of them, the more modern one, he's like flipping his gun all around and pretending to be silly and goofy, and then he points his gun at someone. And the other one, they're just kind of mocking him with the way that they're saying the language. And so Mercutio's kind of our jokester. He's there for a little bit of comedy, but he's also an incredibly loyal friend. And so he's like, Romeo needs to answer this letter. And when Romeo's gonna come in and he's gonna be like, I don't really want to fight, Mercutio is the one that's gonna say, I will fight for you. Okay, so it's kind of an interesting conundrum, but it's also an interesting solution. So he'll joke around a little bit more here in just a minute. So go ahead, Romeo has arrived. Yay.
Here comes Romeo, here comes Romeo.
He's at his roe, like a dry herring, oh flesh, how art thou fishified? Now he is for the numbers that teach you.
Sure. Yep.
Flowed and Flora to his lady, but was a kitchen wench. Mary, she had a better love to bear Reinberg.
Be Ryan.
Dido a dowry, Cleopatra a gypsy, Helen hero, Hildings and harlots. This would be a great hour or so, but not to the purpose. Signal?
Yeah, like senor, kind of just like Spanish, they just spell it differently.
Signor Romeo, bonjour. There's a French salutation to your French slav. He gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Tomorrow to you both. What counterfeit did I give you?
The slip, sir, the slip. Can you not conceive?
Pardon, good Mercutio, my business was great, and in such a case as mine, a man may stray courtesy.
That's as much as to say, such a case as yours constrains a man to thou knees.
Meaning to courtesy.
Thou hast most kindly did it.
A most courteous exposition.
Nay, I am the very king of courtesy.
Pink for flower.
Right.
Why then is my pump well flowered?
Well said. Follow me this just now until thou hast worn out thy pump. That when the single soul of it is worn, the jest may remain. After the wearing, solely singular.
Oh, single-souled jest, solely singular for the singleness.
Come between us, good Benvolio, my wits faint.
Switching spurs, or I'll cry a match.
Nay, if our wrists run the wild goose chase, I am done. For thou hast more of the wild goose and one of thy wits than I am for sure. Then I am sure I have in my whole life. Was I with you there for the goose?
Thou wast never with me for anything when thou was not there for the goose.
I will bite thee by the ear if thou jest.
Nay, good goose, bite not.
Thy wit is very bittersweeting. It is a most sharp sauce.
And is it not then well served into a sweet goose?
Oh, here's a wit of
Several.
cheverel that stretches from an inch narrow to an eel broad.
I stretch it out for that word broad, which added to the goose proves thee fair, thee far, and a wide broad goose.
Why is not this better now than groaning for love? Now art thou sociable, now art thou Romeo, now art thou what thou art, by art as well as by nature. For this driveling love is like a great natural that runs lolling up and down to hide his bauble in a hole.
So this is kind of interesting because Romeo seems to be much more in a joking manner. They're both kind of giving back and forth these stupid puns. Just think like a dad joke contest. And they're thinking they're having this great time, and Mercutio's like, yes, this is where Romeo's back. We've got a friend back. He's acting normal. And so he's happy that Romeo is himself. They still don't know why, but they're just glad to have their friend kind of being back to normal. And so they're about to find out why, but he doesn't have a chance to tell them when the nurse shows up. Remember that the nurse has shown up to find out Romeo's plan so that they can go back to Juliet and tell her